Waiting me that, nothing I can't do for my baby, my baby.
Hey guys, I'm back again with BBNaija is a movie right here on Pebble Opinion. I'm Pebble O, and if it's your first time watching, then welcome to my channel, and yeah, I hope you have a great time. So yeah, we're doing another Big Brother Naija lockdown reaction, and today on BBNaija is a movie, I'm going to be doing Titanic. Now, as we all know, Titanic is a movie about love, a tragic movie about love. And it starred, the main characters were Jack and Rose, you know, and those roles today will be played by Erica and Laycon. You know, Jack and Rose in the movie Titanic. This is Jack and Rose. This picture here is supposed to be Jack and Rose. As you can see, they're the main characters, you know, on the poster of the movie. So Jack and Rose were in love in the movie, but Rose was married to a rich guy from London. You know, Rose was also from London. So I thought, how ironic is it that in the movie, on Big Brother Naija, Kiddwaya, who's going to be playing the character of Rose's husband, is also from London. So I thought, what? How ironic. So guys, this is a Big Brother Naija lockdown housemate Erica, and Erica is going to be playing the role of Rose, you know. So Rose, this is Rose. Rose was, like I said, she was married to a very rich guy from London, but she wasn't quite in love with the guy, you know. It was just a matter of convenience, and it was mostly pushed by her mother, you know. And so yeah, Rose was married to this guy, and they had to go somewhere. Like, they were in an outing in the ship Titanic, the ship, and on the ship she met Jack, you know. And Jack was from a poor background, you know. She wasn't as rich, as wealthy rather, as her husband, but she managed to mentally connect with Jack, you know. Just like on Big Brother Africa, Erica, even though she's with Kiddwaya now, especially since like last night, you know, but we all know that she has a genuine and pure relationship with Laycon than she'll ever have with Kiddwaya, you know. But she's with Kiddwaya because they look good together, you know. But yeah, man, we all know that with Laycon she is more of herself. So this is Laycon, and like I said, he's going to be playing the role of Jack, you know. And Jack sacrificed his life for Rose in the movie, guys. Like, remember, Jack actually died so that Rose can live in the movie, you know. And I feel like that's a very dangerous place to be in, because I feel like Laycon right now is at a point where he's so in love or in like with Erica, to a point where if something had to happen, I'm sure he would sacrifice himself so that Erica can, you know, continue with the game. Well, I hope it doesn't get to that, because I know that he's quite a smart and level-headed and balanced guy, you know. I hope he wouldn't do that, but you know, with love is very dangerous, guys. So this is Kiddwaya, and Kiddwaya is going to be playing the role of Rose's rich husband from London, you know. Just like on Big Brother Naija, he's from London, and he's got the money, he's got the accent, he's got the charm, you know. He's even got the arrogance, to say, you know. He's so confident in the fact that he can get any girl he wants in the house, which is why he's flirted with almost all the girls, you know. But now it's like he has chosen Erica to be the main girl, maybe not the only one, but the main one, you know. So I think Erica's happy with that position. So we move. Yeah, man. So this is Kiddwaya, and he's gonna be playing the role of Rose's husband. And this on the movie Titanic, this guy right here was Rose's husband, and he was quite arrogant, you know. He had a lot of money, you know, but he was very arrogant, and he didn't treat Rose nicely, you know, which is why it was so easy for Rose to end up falling for Jack, you know, who actually didn't have much, you know. He didn't have much to offer in terms of material stuff, you know, but he had a lot of love and respect for Rose, and they had a lot of fun, and they connected so much mentally, you know. And check how crazy this is. You remember that Eric has been saying for the past week or so that she wants friends in the house, and that if she was to get into a relationship in the house, the guy she would be in a relationship with, they need to connect mentally, you know. But now the thing is how Erica, you connect mentally with Laycon, you know, and Laycon is a man, you know, and Laycon has told you that he's into you, and besides him telling you, he has shown you numerous times that he's into you. But no, you want Mr. Wire, you want to be wired money by Mr. Wire. you know, because Mr. Wire has the strike, like I said, the money, the accent, the everything, you know. So Erica has fallen for him. I don't blame her, you know, but I'm just saying that for somebody who says she wants a mental connection, she is with the wrong guy. So this right here is a picture of the woman who was playing the role of Rose's mother in the movie, and this woman was overbearing. She was just like rude, and she didn't care that Rose, her daughter, didn't love the rich husband. She was just like, you know what, it's for convenience. You can't be with a man that doesn't have money, because this woman noticed that Rose was falling for Jack and Jack didn't have money. So it's just like, what abomination, that will never happen. You will not be with a guy that doesn't have money when you have a guy right here who's got a lot of money and ready to spend it on you and wants to make you his wife for the rest of his life so you can enjoy all the wealth in the world. But Rose was just like, you know what, I'm in love with Jack and whatever, and that's why Jack in the end ended up having to sacrifice his life, because he and Rose got into like a mini relationship which didn't last that long, you know. And I remember people were saying that Jack was actually stupid to sacrifice his life for Rose, you know. But yeah, man, this is another photo of Laycon and Erica, you know, bonding, you know, at the yoga session last week. You know, this is just one of their many bonding sessions. This is them at this past weekend's party. You know, they had a lot of fun, you know. I know that Erica smiles a lot with everyone in the house because she's friendly like that, you know. But when she's with Laycon, there's something just so genuine about it, man. Something just so pure, you know, about their souls, you know. It's just like, what? That's how I was saying the other day, that I think they're soulmates, you know. And somebody was like, what? And I'm like, how, guys? But there's also like platonic soulmates, you know. So maybe that's what they are. But I doubt that's what they are. I think they're actually like meant to be. But you know, my sister wants the money from Mr. Wire. Okay, so we continue with this movie Titanic, guys. And yeah, before I forget, now the role of Rose's mother. Remember I said that Rose's mother actually didn't want the relationship between Rose and Jack to work out. It's just like how the fans of Erica, Team Erica, don't want Erica to have anything to do with Laycon, especially in terms of relationship. They feel like no, Laycon is not on Erica's level. Erica deserves a guy like Kiddwaya, because Kiddwaya is more on Erica's level than Laycon will ever be. And that's how Rose's mother in the movie felt about Jack also. So you see, like, oh my god, do you see, guys, how this is happening? I think maybe whoever wrote the movie at Titanic, you know, they could foretell that something like this was going to happen on Big Brother, you know, because this is just like exactly what was happening on Titanic. The only difference though is that here Erica seems to be leaning more towards the guy with money, whereas in the movie Rose was leaning more towards the guy with no money, because even though he didn't have money, he had a lot of love and care to give, you know, which is exactly what Laycon is offering to give to Erica. But Erica is just like, awa. And now we know that Erica's gone, because, you know, Erica, this is a photo of Erica and Kiddwaya, you know. They seem to be hitting it off, you know, that last night, well, this morning she woke up in his bed, and last night they did the things. They started on the couch, you know, touchy on the couch, and then things got way more heated up when they moved it to the bedroom, you know. So I guess that now the entanglement, you know, the entanglement between Kiddwaya and Erica is actually official. So this is a photo from this morning, earlier this morning, or was it last night, yeah, when they were kissing on the couch, and you see the Mr. Wire, you know, his hand is gripping the ass of Miss Erica. So this is the rich husband and Rose. Unfortunately, Jack lost out, you know, on the love. But the thing is, remember on the movie night, Jack ended up dying because he died so that Rose could live, you know. So the only survivors in that movie were Rose and the rich husband, you know. So I'm hoping that here on Big Brother things will be a little different. I'm hoping that Jack won't die, in a sense that he won't get evicted, you know, Laycon. I hope that in this time Jack, being Laycon, will actually go on to win the money, even though he won't be winning the girl, because obviously Erica is into Kiddwaya. It's so obvious now that she has made her choice. But I hope that this time Jack, being Laycon, will actually go on to win the money, because by winning the money, he's also winning so many other girls out there, you know. And he looks like a young guy. He's also a rapper, so there's still a very bright future for him in terms of girls. So he shouldn't worry much about Erica, you know. It's all good. You lose some and you win some, and I'm pretty sure that he stands a very good chance to win, guys. So that's the end of today's episode. That was BBNaija is a movie, and today we did the movie Titanic, which was starring Laycon as Jack, and Erica as Rose, and Kiddwaya as Rose's rich husband from London. That's how we come to the end of that episode. BBNaija is a movie. I'm Pebble O, and I'll be seeing you next time.